Hi, my name is Tarushv, and this is my This I Believe podcast. So, this I believe. I believe that you can just do things. And, well, obviously that seems a bit elementary, a bit obvious, like why wouldn't I be able to do things? As long as you don't have any physical disabilities that bar you from doing things, you can probably do most things. But there is more to it than just are you physically able to do it. Mostly people overthink, or they would consider what is going to happen if I do this, what could go wrong. But I think that people should go past that and they should just do it. If they want something, they should go for it. Overthinking can lead you to not doing, to undoing. And, that's not good. Being stagnant is not good. And taking some risk can be very good. The upside is very high, and most times the downside is pretty low. So most people want to help you, but you gotta ask. So if you don't ask, the answer is always no. That's a pretty well-known aphorism. And let me give you an example of this. So on March 27th, 2024, at 12:10 p.m., I was in the Pagani Museum, accompanied by, let's say, about 40 Academy students. And we were going to Italy for like a week-long trip during spring break. And we had visited this museum. We had toured all their production. We had learned a lot about their production. And at the end of it all, we actually spotted behind the main installation, Horacio Pagani himself. And that was, pretty surprising, great guy. Obviously very wealthy, has a great, company and whatnot. And, he noticed us looking at him and he was like, "Do you guys want to take a picture?" And we were like, "Sure, let's do it." So we took a picture with him. And then as we were leaving, let's say about maybe like 1 foot out the door, as the saying goes, one person in the group, his name is George, he went up to Pagani himself and he was like, "Would you mind autographing my car that he bought?" He bought a Pagani car at the Pagani Museum's gift shop. And not only did Pagani sign his car, but he agreed to sign everyone's merchandise. And that was pretty surprising because if you hadn't asked, then that wouldn't have happened. So you can see here I got my hat signed from, Pagani himself. And I think that's a great example of most people want to help you. You just have to go ahead and ask. So, cold is an adjective that they put in front of a lot of communicating. Cold emailing, cold calling, along those lines. And what it usually means is like unprompted. You just do it. You haven't talked to this person before. Maybe you've read up on their work or whatever, but you want to work with them, and so you just go for it. Not really expecting a reply, not wondering about the risk, what might go wrong, what might happen. You just go for it. And this has worked out a lot for a bunch of people to get new connections, to get new opportunities. And if they hadn't done that, then they probably wouldn't have gotten it. So sometimes you just have to go for things. So that's all to say, in conclusion, you can just do things. You don't, it's not worth it to overthink, to think about, what might go wrong. You can just go ahead and do it. And if you don't do it, then the downside is much higher than if you, did do it. And the upside can be higher if you do it than if you don't do it. So I'll end this off with a quote here. "The only risk is taking no risk." And even that's not a risk either. That's guaranteed failure. I'm not sure where this quote originated, but, my friend said it to me. So let's just credit that to him. And to end it off, here's my call to action, as they say. More people need to put themselves out there to take more risks and to change the world. Thanks for listening. That was my This I Believe. Goodbye.